Vitamin B5, also known as pantothenic acid, is often one of the more overlooked members of the B vitamin family, yet it plays an incredibly important role in how our bodies generate energy from the food we eat. Specifically, pantothenic acid is central to the metabolism of carbohydrates and fats through its crucial role in the formation of coenzyme A-CoA, a substance so vital to cellular function that life would not exist without it. Every time we eat a carbohydrate-rich food like whole grains, starchy vegetables, or legumes, vitamin B5 steps into action behind the scenes, helping ensure that these complex nutrients are effectively converted into usable energy for our muscles, brain, and organs. The process begins with digestion, where carbohydrates are broken down into simple sugars like glucose. Once glucose enters the cells, it must pass through a sequence of chemical reactions that convert it into energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate, ADP. This conversion doesn't happen by accident. It requires a series of coenzymes, with coenzyme A being one of the most essential. CoA is made possible by pantothenic acid, which provides the pantothenate backbone of this molecule. Without adequate B5, the formation of CoA is compromised, and the entire energy production system begins to operate less efficiently. That means the body may struggle to extract full value from the calories it consumes, leading to sluggishness, fatigue, and reduced metabolic performance. But vitamin B5 doesn't just work with carbohydrates, it's equally vital for breaking down fats. In fact, CoA is the molecule that shuttles fatty acids into the mitochondria, where they are oxidized to produce energy. This makes pantothenic acid a true metabolic multitasker, bridging the gap between carbohydrate and fat metabolism. For people who consume mixed diets or use both glucose and fat as energy sources, such as during endurance exercise or intermittent fasting, this vitamin helps ensure that energy flow is continuous and adaptable. It also plays a key role in the synthesis of certain hormones, including those related to stress, like cortisol, which further emphasizes its importance in keeping the body functioning under both normal and demanding conditions. Beyond energy, pantothenic acid contributes to the health of the nervous system. Since nerve cells require a constant, efficient supply of energy to send signals and regulate movement and mood, vitamin B5 indirectly supports cognitive function and emotional balance. It's no surprise that a deficiency in this nutrient, although rare due to its wide availability in foods, can lead to symptoms like irritability, fatigue, numbness, and impaired coordination. When people feel foggy or run down despite eating enough, suboptimal levels of B5 might be part of the picture, especially if their diets are heavily reliant on processed foods, which can be stripped of natural vitamins. Fortunately, pantothenic acid is found in a wide array of wholesome, minimally processed foods. Whole grains like brown rice and oats, legumes such as lentils and chickpeas, and vegetables like sweet potatoes, broccoli, and mushrooms all contain meaningful levels of B5. Animal products including eggs, liver, poultry, and dairy are also rich sources, offering flexibility for omnivores and vegetarians alike. This widespread availability has earned vitamin B5 its name from the Greek word pantothen, meaning from everywhere, a nod to its presence in many different foods. Still, the way food is prepared and processed can impact how much pantothenic acid remains intact. High-heat cooking, canning, and prolonged storage can reduce B5 content, making fresh, lightly cooked, or gently steamed foods the best options for preserving this vital nutrient. Choosing meals built around whole ingredients, like stir-fried vegetables with brown rice, lentil and quinoa bowls, or hearty soups with beans and barley, can help naturally boost pantothenic acid intake while supporting the broader network of B vitamins that assist in energy metabolism. In today's fast-paced world, the role of vitamin B5 may be more important than ever. The modern diet, often tilted toward refined starches and convenience foods, may not always provide the optimal levels of micronutrients needed to keep the metabolism operating at full capacity. Including more foods rich in pantothenic acid helps restore the body's natural ability to generate clean, steady energy, supporting everything from physical performance and brain clarity to hormonal balance and resilience under stress. It's a quiet, consistent contributor to wellness, working behind the scenes every time we digest a meal or power through a workout. In many ways, vitamin B5 reminds us that nutrition is about more than just calories. It's about the enzymes, cofactors, and nutrients that help unlock those calories and turn them into life. By supporting the creation of coenzyme A, pantothenic acid gives the body a critical tool to extract energy not just from carbohydrates, but from the fats and proteins that round out a complete, healthy diet. It is, quite literally, one of the keys to the inner engine that drives our health forward every single day.